For those of you that made it, you made it through seasonal depression. Congratulations.
3 booms?
No, we're not. I don't do that. No, I don't do that. No.
You're not fun. I'm kidding. Just end it, please. Just end it.
Bitters.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's happening.
Just end it. Just
take him out back and end it. Good night, little Timmy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, or else.
What the fuck? Why did it start showing your ring light?
Oh, because my light dimmed.
Because his ring light's on.
Cock ring.
I'm gonna buy one.
A cock ring?
Yeah.
Would you wear one unironically if a girl told you, put this on?
Yeah.
It's not like it hurts or anything, Richard.
Yeah, it was just
that was the point.
No, it just fucking makes your cock more enlarged.
Well, kind of, I guess. It's more so that you like last longer. Yeah.
So you don't bust.
It's like holds the blood or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it enlarges your cock.
I feel like that would still
What do you
hurt.
think a fucking penis pump does, dude? You are tripping.
No, I know.
I've seen it.
Penis pump?
No, I've seen a
penis pump could hurt you for sure. I mean,
because
anything.
Yeah, because you're like
anything can hurt you, like in that regard. Let's be real. You like anything could hurt you, but
in your instance, we should be like this.
I would assume you guys would like be responsible with it.
Fuck
you know?
no. I'd be like, don't blow it up.
Oh, I was thinking about the cock
like the whole thing is like you're putting.
That makes sense.
You're just putting it through a vacuum, right? Like your
basically,
dick.
yeah.
Like you're putting it in there and it's like
the same thing.
all the air.
I think the thing is that when you
suck all the oxygen out. This is a weird way to start the podcast.
It's you like run the risk of like blood vessel issues and stuff like that, but also like semi-nerve.
What happens if
damage.
you fall asleep with your cock ring on?
For them, some of them just they stay on. It doesn't like
you wake up and it's purple.
No.
Choked it out to death.
You shouldn't. If that happens, you should go to a doctor.
I mean, you should be able to tell if it's like not the right size or if it's uncomfortable because you put it on when you're soft. That's the
yeah.
You don't put that shit on when you're hard. No,
I don't know, man.
Why not, dude? What if I'm just hard all the time?
I think it's harder to
go to the doctor.
I'll show you harder.
It's harder to do it when it's hard because the whole point is that it's snug. So you like putting it over the shaft and trying
not true to size.
It's like you can't put the balls in like a it's not gonna work.
It's like trying to go pee while you're hard. Impossible unless you sit down.
Nah, you just hold that shit down hard as fuck. Like,
you're gonna spray everywhere, bro.
Sorry that your cock's so fucking huge, dude.
Everywhere? Are you a bad aimer?
That's what I'm saying, dude. When you're hard.
Are you a bad
What's up,
aimer?
everybody? Welcome to another podcast. We're your favorite 3 favorite idiots.
I never piss when I'm hard.
Is it because it's so big and it's just so high up there? Like it's like
just pisses all over the seat
too much. Is that what it is? Damn, dude.
Let me see.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's doable. It's uncomfortable. Like not even that uncomfortable. It's just more like
it's a meme, dude.
While trying to piss.
I've seen so many of those where it's like when you try to go piss, but you're fucking rock hard, and so you have to plank on the toilet with your dick.
I don't know.
I've heard of that.
I'm trying to think. I've seen the memes, but
like, they got him.
Logistically speaking, I'm like, whenever I am in the mood or am hard and I have to piss, that like going pee immediately like just like takes out any wind in the sails. I mean, I can get hard right away, right afterwards, but like,
do you ever have to piss after you jerk off?
Yeah, sometimes. No. I mean, it's also good that you do that.
Okay,
we're not women. We don't get UTIs.
No, fuck, guys can get UTIs.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Yeah. Guys, if you are ejaculating, whether it be
I'm
a woman or man,
I don't deal with that shit.
After any sexual activity, whether it be self-induced or with a partner, you should be using the restroom afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Flushing yourself out is good.
This is a very unhinged intro, though. You're right.
I tried introducing us, and everyone just talked over me and kept talking about cock rings. So now you do it
because it was the topic, bro. You can't just let that go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
Much like a cock ring, can't get out of a ring.
Friend.
Gonna get a cock ring before a wedding ring. That's for sure.
I think that's more romantic.
I'm Lee.
Put it
that's
on.
Richard. And that's Steve.
Hello.
Yo.
Let us know in the comments if you would ever wear a cock ring.
Hey, you're a freaky little dude.
Yeah, expose yourselves in our comment section.
Maybe a cage.
Yeah. What?
I feel like a cage. I feel like a cage is a little bit more intense. Not even a little bit more. I think a cage is more intense.
That one just makes it so that you can't get hard?
No,
you can, but it hurts.
I think you can get it. It can hurt, but like I've seen people like.
Where have you seen these people?
With it?
Where have you seen these people, dude?
On the alt, dude.
Come on, dude. You gotta.
I've also seen one in person on someone, so that's why I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, man.
You know what? Shout out to him.
I have sex.
Shout out to you, dude.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know.
Hey, shout out to you, dude.
Good for you.
I didn't know you like fucking.
Wait, so it's like the whole reason for it, from what I understand, is kind of like it's a chastity
kink,
belt, right?
Yes, it's a kink.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're giving your control over to someone else, because the idea is when you put it on,
I have the key.
Ideally you're giving the key to someone else, or you yourself are just doing it out of sheer like mind fuck, like you're just so you're getting off on like the weird like restriction of it or whatever. That's the thing.
It's like a chastity belt, but for men.
It's like a chastity belt, but like it's for kink. It's like a chastity belt. I think isn't chastity belt just for like.
That's for women.
No sex whatsoever.
No, it could be for men. I thought the cages.
It was mainly for women though, back in the day, because the whole thing is like
back on yonder.
I think it was weird because it wasn't even like a guy giving it to his girlfriend or wife, whatever. It was literally for I believe the dad to give it to their daughter to make sure that nobody stole her virginity.
For those heathens?
Yeah. No sluts. Who cares? It was to their dads to make sure that their daughter wouldn't be a slut, I guess, in a way.
I guess it makes sense when a dad would give away his daughter to
like
marriage.
This one has a vest.
I guess like the morning of, or not the morning of, but I guess when it's over at the reception or celebration or the going away, you would give the husband the
key.
The key.
Okay, explain that shit. What is that?
What, chastity belt or cock?
Steve's bullshit.
Oh, Steve.
My labubu.
That's what that is?
Yeah, I have two of them.
Oh, cute.
I have two of them and they're dressed up now. This one's got Prada. Wait.
That is a Prada.
Yeah, he got some Prada on.
Look at him. He's
and then this one, he's a narc. He's a cartel member.
So where'd you get these little doodads?
Little dolls?
Frankenstein. Oh, I bought these online because I'm not gonna buy resale price, but I went to Frankenstein's last weekend and I put outfits on them.
I'm surprised you went out to Frankenstein's. That's a drive for you.
Yeah, but I like driving.
But I mean, I'm just surprised.
So this one's for the backpack, and then this one's for my hip.
Got you.
Yeah, they were selling AK-47s for this one, and I was like,
about it.
I wanted to, but the lady was like $15. I was like, suck my dick.
Okay, but tell us how much those were.
25 and 30.
Okay. No, that's not that bad.
The outfits.
Were the outfits extra?
The outfits are 25 and 30.
I'm gonna bring it back to.
Wait, so how'd you get the little dudes then?
I ordered them on Pop Mart.
Oh right, okay. So how much were the little dudes?
21 each.
So altogether,
$175.
I'm gonna bring it back to like 2 weeks ago or 2 episodes ago when we did the live thing and we were talking about how our spending habits are just. Do you need it? No. It's just some dumbass little knick-knack. No, you don't.
No, this was a need.
Shut the fuck up.
I looked at it and I was like, I need this.
Oh my God.
It wasn't like look what else I got, dude. You like this one? Wait, can you even see it? Holy shit.
I mean, okay, but that was like what, $5 at most.
Then look.
Wow, what's on your screen? Oh.
You know what? I really thought it was some thigh or something like that. Cause I saw like on the bottom left-hand corner, all I saw was the color and it looked like skin color for a second.
It's my
it's
dog.
Your arm. No, I saw your hand when you were showing the picture. It like tilted. So I only saw like the Kirby, but then on the computer I saw like the bottom corner was skin. I was like,
Thor.
Brave.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was a baby. Now he's old.
Frankincense is super cool. I like going there.
Never been.
It's just overwhelming. There's so many people doing.
For those of you that don't know, it's a nerdy flea market, basically hobby flea market.
Swap meet.
Kind of. I feel like more nerdy, but yeah, like a swap meet for the most part.
Right. A nerdy swap meet is what I mean.
Yeah. They have like a section for sports. They have a section for like movie or horror stuff, and then they have a section for trading card games. And then everything in between, you know,
you like waifu pillows there.
It's like a expo, shopping ground, whatever they call it.
If you ever want to know what like an anime expo is, or like a Comic-Con expo convention, like show floor, just go to Frankincense if you're in the LA area.
You see the super nerd guys, and then they come in with their girlfriend, and it's like, hey man, you made it. Good for you. Okay. And then you look to the left, and it's that one dude. I'm like,
what dude?
Frankincense is a that good harsh
fucking basement dweller.
Frankincense is a good.
Go ahead.
Is a good hodgepodge of different like levels of nerd for sure, especially in the LA area. You do get people that are like, hey.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
They have a D&D booth, and you see them all there like, oh, look at these.
You got that RX Pikachu. Wait.
Looking at all the shiny Pokemons.
Yeah. Gross. And then you got the straight up Chad lords that are walking through with their wife beaters, and they're talking to those guys, and they're saying, yeah, bro. I'm like, oh my God.
So I just learned
straight as hell.
I learned about a resident that we have at work, and he always has like nerdy shirts on. It's like Marvel, some random band, or like, you know, just graphic tees. And I was like, I think it was like 2 days ago where I saw him, and I was just like, oh, I like his shirt. I forgot what it was. And what's it called? My coworker was like, dude, have you seen his room? I was like, no. It's like his room is just, his whole wall is covered with comics, but it's like the expensive ones, dude, like the collector's editions ones. And I was like, oh fuck, like why does he have that? He's like, well, he's autistic, first of all. So cool. He's still like a little kid in his head, right? Like he has the mentality of like a 10-year-old maybe. And when he was like a kid, you know, his parents would obviously like take care of him and shit. But it turns out his parents are rich as fuck. Like these, they owned like so many companies and all this stuff. And they both passed away. And so he was left alone. So what's it called? He got sent to where I work, and basically he's in charge. He has all of this fucking money, and all he wants to do with it is just spend it on nerdy memorabilia. It's cool. It's so cute. I was like,
that's kind of cute.
I want to go up there and see and just like nerd out with him. Huh? Give me a dollar?
Give me a dollar.
Nah.
That's cute.
That's cute.
But yeah, I was like, that dude's living the nerd dream.
Nice. I like to think that they left behind like a means for him to have passive income, at least like long enough for something that's like, hey, this will last until you pass. I'm pretty God. I feel like there's a lot that you kind of like think about when it's that quote unquote severe of a case when it comes to autism.
Yeah.
That you just kind of say, okay, this is our legacy.
Yeah.
Right here. Let's make him comfortable for when we're gone. That's cool. That's good. That's cool that they did.
He's cool as hell.
I bet they did that.
Mm-hmm. What was it, like a couple episodes ago where I brought up the whole thing of like what happens when people with Downs have like their parents pass away. And I was like, and I found out that they do have homes for them. I was like, oh, that's weird.
I didn't know living. I imagine that kind of situation before.
They just get left to fucking fend for themselves, dude.
Well, that's what I was scared of. I was like, I don't know, bro.
I'm pretty sure a good portion of people do end up having to fend for themselves. I think the ones that are lucky and have people that care enough for them that can set them up and kind of like do that kind of work for them or to help them. I think that those are the lucky ones for sure. The ones that we see.
It all depends on how well, I guess, they can function in society. Because I've seen a couple people with Down syndrome work at like fast food. I forget where it was, somewhere by my house. I saw somebody with Down syndrome working there, and I was just like, oh shit, cool. You know,
as long as they're high functional, right?
Right. Well, I mean, that's like any person, really.
Yeah, I think as long as anybody can like do the job, then of course they'll hire them. But I think it's good to see that people that have that kind of like different lifestyle and like, you know, mental state can just function all on their own.
Yeah.
Because I know from speaking from someone that has family and like close family too that are affected by like just hurdles in life like that. A lot of work goes into it, and it's like a lot more effort than the normal person has to, you know, deal with for sure.
Yeah, of course.
So that's cool though.
That's cool. Imagine getting left behind all that money though. Oh my god. All that money, you don't have to worry.
So shocked. Let me like phrase this as I love my aunt and uncle very, very much. Regardless, I didn't even know that they were as filthy rich as they are. But they're like dumb rich, and part of me is like even more like, God, I want them to love me, so they leave me something. But I know they love me, but I don't expect them to leave me anything either.
Mean, but it's like the quiet truth for anybody that has somebody like that. It
would just be really cool, like because you always see it on TVs and
it takes
like
too long for people to die.
You hear all those like those miracle stories of like, oh, you have this relative that left you a fortune. It's like, oh, for what? Oh my god! Just imagine that, like the Cinderella story type shit. So that's why I'm like, oh, but I love my aunt and uncle. They're so cool. And my cousin too, but he has his quirks.
I think as long as if you have anybody like that, as long as you're not an asshole and like, I don't know, you're somewhat relevant in their life.
I'd bury myself with my money. I'll be like, cremate me with all my money.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna.
Not gonna what? Finish your thought.
I was gonna say leave it to Thor, but then.
Oh, he's gonna be gone way before me.
Yeah, but in my head I was gonna say
maybe I'll go with him.
No, that's what I was saying. Is that my mental question was gonna be
to the story, you guys.
Why don't you leave it to Thor? Because I would think that you would want Thor to outlive you, but then I would think no, he would want to go together. So that question wouldn't even sound. That's why I didn't want to say it. But
I don't know where he's at.
But there was no out to that because he pushed me into a corner and said, "Say it," and I said,
"Say it, you fucking animal."
It's like the Egyptians when like they passed, they had their cats buried with them.
Yes, dude. Yeah, because they were also like guardians, I think, in the afterlife or something like that.
Yeah, but cats are awesome. Kill the cats.
Dude, there's a bunch in the streets.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like maybe they did, but also I feel like they were revered very highly in society, I think, because of that. So I think even if they did end up as strays, I think I gotta Google it. In my head, I'm assuming that the society would just take care of any strays that they would see.
It's like, I was like, it's like Turkey where they have a bunch of stray cats, but it's like become part of their culture,
part of society.
Yeah, where they just take care of them. Yeah.
Video game character.
Yeah.
For the people that don't know, everybody thought that they were dogs, and even to this day, you still hear people say dogs, but apparently her abilities, they have like a very animal presentation, but they're cats because she is, I believe, Turkish. Remember? Right? Yeah. So she, a lot of her abilities, it's all about fear, but she uses cats as like the, I guess, medium fear cats as the medium.
I don't know, dude. They're prowlers. That's what they're called.
Because cats prowl when they're on the hunt. And it all makes sense.
This is a stupid conversation.
Speaking of Valorant, that new agent looks really fucking broken.
They all look broken, dude.
It's
not that broken.
It's basically Jet, but like better.
No. Cool. Jet, but worse.
Why?
Because she can dash, but she doesn't have like a smoke to let herself get in. So she has to rely on your smoke player. You're very fucking vulnerable when you're dashing. So it's like you have decent aim. You can almost always catch her.
Vulnerable around my friends, dude.
Yeah. The only other thing that she has is the slowdown ability, which I mean, great because, you know, then they can't spray you down as you're going for it, but you have to know that they're there. And it's a lot of setup. I feel
it sounds like she does really, really well with like a coordinated team then. Somewhat, but I feel like the argument can be made for like any duelist or any like, attacker in the game.
At that point, might as well just do another character. Like, what's it called? Yoru is still insanely good for coordinated things like that. Same thing, you get to teleport out if you need to, but also you have a blind so that you could just guarantee it.
But the difference is she's kind of cooler.
Oh,
in style.
Hey, dude, guess what? Cool doesn't win you games.
Yeah, but fashion.
Cool keeps you in the fucking silver elo.
Fashion is the end game to all games, dude.
Nope, not in that game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So they all got the same skin.
I feel like it's gone to that point where like well, even back when I was playing more, it was still like, oh, you got that skin. Like we have friends that were hunting for certain knives or certain like weapons and stuff, or weapon skins from like specific skin lines or packs. I mean, I don't think it's as like, oh shit, as like CS, mind you, but you know, I think
because CS you can sell and buy them.
Yes,
and this one is just the luck of the draw,
right? But I also think that CS just has like, because it's more established, it has way more content and way more shit that I think can facilitate that kind of like self-sustaining market.
I feel like
economy.
It's I don't know. CS to me has just anybody who plays the game for the game at this point, I feel is just a nostalgia head because the game is such shit condition. And realistically at this point it's all about just skin trading or skin buying, selling. Because money, no, because there's actual fucking money there. Like people use it to gamble and, you know, put in money for, in hopes that it'll be more valuable later on. Investing, that's the word.
I think that having a game impact your wallet directly in a positive way is like the next level for gaming. Honestly,
yeah,
I feel like that's a way to kind of like create a eccentric fan base that either is super dedicated or toxic. I think you get like both sides of the coin when it comes to like making something like that. Like you said, basically create like a gambling system, but with also like a livable wage. You know, if you're that good and you're that lucky, because for those of you that don't know, I guess not livable, I would say like really good pocket change, because some of these knives in this game that we're talking about could cost like a couple hundreds of dollars and people will buy them. So
there's also people who have these knives and they're like, fuck no, I'm not selling it.
Yes. Yeah. Because it's also like one of those things where these items are just so highly sought out that if you have one, you could sell one for a couple hundo, or you could keep it and it's like this bragging, right? Basically, yeah, a flex.
It's like shoes, bro.
It is like
any other collectible.
Kind of.
Ow, crease the shit out of my shoes. I'm gonna give a fuck.
Okay.
We're talking about creasing. Dude. We're talking about the investment.
The same thing with the skins. It's like the more you use it, the more worn it becomes.
No.
Am I tripping?
Yeah,
no, you just get a worn.
Yeah, you just get like a status on it, and whatever that is, it is what it is. Factory news, what you want.
Yeah,
pretty. It's all pretty and shit.
It's all pristine.
condition with a kill tracker. That's
you know what I saw this weekend.
What'd you see?
Mickey 17, the new movie with Robert Pattinson.
What he
was
said.
it good?
And what did you think?
It's great. Nice. It's from the same director of Parasite.
No? Yeah.
It's so good, dude. It's long. I didn't think it was that long. I was like, holy shit.
I saw a trailer for it because I was watching offline TV.
Mm-hmm. So the trailer doesn't justify the actual film.
It looks good from the trailer.
Yeah,
I was
trailer,
like,
I mean, the trailer's cool, but like when you get into the meat and potatoes of this fucking movie, like it's crazy. Like I would probably rewatch it again, because I feel like there's just so much. There's so much going on that you kind of miss it. Although they make a good job of you not missing it, I feel like you could still miss some stuff because there's so much dialogue.
Yeah, I heard that it was good. I've only heard, I think on Twitter maybe or somewhere, that somebody thought it was boring, and I was like, okay, that's most likely just like somebody that isn't good with dialogue or something, or story.
There's a gang of talking.
Yeah, because I know there's like there are people, and some people that are just like, yeah, no, I can't do heavy dialogue. Like it's just not my thing. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. They just
want Marvel.
They want action and slapstick comedy.
I think as long as it keeps me thinking, then it's good. Because if they're just talking about some bullshit nonsense that has nothing to do with the main thing, or like at least in a boring way, then I won't pay attention to it.
We did Oppenheimer, didn't we? We watched that.
Yeah.
What did you think of Oppenheimer? I can't remember if you liked it or not.
I liked it. What's it called?
I think Oppenheimer's a good like indication whether or not you could do dialogue.
I liked it because, like I said, the talks that they did have seemed they did a good job of like pacing it from the future interview, whatever it is that they're doing, right? Interrogation,
like back and forth of the timelines.
Right. So it kept me entertained enough to where I was just like, okay, I understand what's going on. Maybe I'll blank out in a certain parts, but it still kept me engaged.
That movie's good.
Yeah,
just putting that. I like that. Oppenheimer is
great.
It's like how some people don't like Tarantino films for the exact same thing. A lot of them, there's a bunch of fucking talking and dialogue. True. Yeah, and a lot of it, honestly, doesn't fucking matter. It's just
a lot of it is like innuendos or metaphors or something,
right.
And some of them don't even make sense for like the sake of like creating an image of the character in your head so that you understand like, oh, this motherfucker is crazy, or this motherfucker is stupid.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's like Tarantino films are like those things where there's action in there, but a lot of it is so much fucking dialogue and character development. And a lot of the time, I don't care about some of these characters.
I said those type of movies do pay off, though. They have like a reward for watching it all.
That's the point of them, right? You're supposed to pay attention to all of it because it all connects at the end somewhat.
It's like the point of like a movie. You're basically like you're Tarantino makes, I think, very stereotypical movies. Like it's very like beginning, middle, and end. It's just that with Tarantino movies, you got to understand that the beginning and middle are going to be the climb, and the end is where you get the climax for the most part. Like sometimes in movies, like the way the story works is like it's the beginning, rise to action, the descent, and then the finish line. Tarantino is just this constant climb, and then when you get to the end, then that's the climax, and then that's the plateau. Like it's all at the peak. It's like, oh, okay, but a lot of people, especially nowadays, can't and aren't down for like a 2 almost 3 hour build up for a 15-minute.
Small attention span.
Oh my god! So
yeah.
And I don't know. I read more. Read more, and I think you'll like build up that attention span so that you can enjoy those movies. But with Tarantino movies, I can kind of get it a little bit because Tarantino has a very like stereotypical way of like doing his characters and kind of writing them in his movies, and how they kind of like have this. It's honestly a Tarantino vibe, and I don't know. It's not. I like most of his movies that I've seen and that I can remember watching. But yeah, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's a very specific taste. And I know that people aren't a big fan of like sexualization of his characters or the writing or the pacing or whatever. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
It really is just all attention span shit, because like for me, I can pay attention, especially if I'm going to sit down and watch a movie. Like that's all I'm going to do. I leave my phone alone. I don't like even snacks to a degree. I'm like, I hate completely eating at the same time as watching a movie, because then I'm gonna get fucking distracted with the food or whatever it is I'm eating, and I'm like, no, I want my full undivided attention on this movie. I sat down to watch it. Let's see. And then there's other people who will like watch. A couple minutes later, they're on their phone doing something, or they get up and they start doing some shit while it's playing in the background. I'm like, I don't, that shit annoys me, dude. I'm like, how? Like at this point, you're not really trying to, I'm just like, at this point, you're not really even, to me, it seems like you're not trying to fully engage or understand it. You only care about when it gets to the good shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, I get that for movies that people have seen already. Like if especially if it's like my third time watching a movie, I will like just leave it on sometimes for the most part. But if it's my first or second time, that's like first time undivided attention, or yeah, and then the second time almost the same. It depends on the level of like where I'm at. Did I like get all the information on the first one, and on the second one I'm just kind of like, you know, being a little bit more verbal, but also just like looking at the things that I didn't notice. That's why I say around the third time, if I'm watching something, I'm half watching it. You know, it's not, but I'm not like actively like walking away. I might maybe by accident, but when I come back, I rewind either way. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know. But if people are walking away and just being immediately on their phones or distracted on like the first watch through, yeah, I might say something. I'm not going to lie. If we're like in an enclosed space and stuff like that, yeah, maybe. And if I know you for friends, I'm with like a group of people and I don't know someone, I'm not going to be like, excuse me, you're not paying attention.
That's and then crazy. They ask questions. I'm like, they just explained it. Pay attention.
I remember when I was younger and I'd watch movies without my parents, and then we'd watch it together, and then they would ask a question, and it was always before the explanation would come. I'm like, wait, there you go.
Keep fucking watching.
Your mind's there.
Or like, if you're both watching it for the first time, and then it's just like, wait, so why is it? I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm learning this with you.
Yeah.
It's like did you see that? Yeah. Speaking of movies, I watched The Gorge from Apple Plus yesterday with Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. It was good. It was.
I heard good things about it.
It was super, super good. I really, really liked it. Really liked that movie. It was really cool.
The Gorge.
The Gorge. Basically, Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. They are just mercenaries, hired assassins, more mercenaries, and they are hired to watch and patrol the gorge. It's this giant, like, basically like a gorge, a chasm, a canyon. And it's split in the middle, and on the west side you have Miles Teller for the US, or the west, the Western powers, and then you have Anya Taylor-Joy, who is from like Lithuania, Moscow agent, and that is for the Eastern powers. And they watch the gorge just to make sure nothing comes out of it. And then you hear like monster screech and shit. So it's really cool. It's super cool movie.
So it's like Game of Thrones with the wall.
No.
Tron?
What?
Did you say Tron? Yes, like Tron.
No, Tron.
Oh, I thought you said Tron. I was like, yeah, like Tron, I guess.
Oh my god, aren't they making a Tron 2 soon? Is that not out?
I hope so.
No, it's not out yet, but it's supposed to be still in production.
Oh yeah, and fucking what's his name? 9 Inch Nails. Trent Reznor. No,
no, wait, that's what is Jared Leto? It's not 30 Seconds to Mars. Is it? Wait, yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Morbius.
Jared.
Morbin time.
They should put Morbius in Marvel Rivals.
They should put you on a boat and ship you away.
Where?
I don't know.
Gaylandia.
Maybe.
At this point, I'll take a boat, dude. Let's go to New Zealand.
Gaylandia?
You know what's funny? Sorry, no, wait, what were you gonna say before I like tangent into something else? Did you lose it?
Oh, Trent Reznor.
Yes.
He's doing the music for Tron. For
Cool.
the next Tron. Yeah. So he has to live up to Daft Punk's soundtrack for Tron 1.
What's he the lead for? What
Nine Inch
band
Nails.
is he from?
He is 9 Inch Nails.
Interesting.
Yeah. But he has scored movies
change.
before. He has scored movies before, and he's really fucking good at it. So
has he scored movies that are close in the like style or art of Tron?
I can't remember.
I'm trying to think of,
but
Daft
I think
Punk,
so.
9 Inch Nails, big vibe genre difference. I'm into it. I think that'd be really cool to get like a punky, grungy, or rocky kind of like Tron. Not like the art style, but like the music direction. That would be really cool.
He did the soundtrack for Bird Box.
Is that
Challengers?
The Sandra Bullock one?
Yeah.
He did Challengers?
He did Challengers.
Challengers soundtrack was really good. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great movie.
Watchmen. He also did it for The Social Network. Oh, weird.
Okay, then he could totally do it. Watchmen for sure. Watchmen had a real cool like vibe to it.
I didn't know he also did it for Soul, the Disney movie, the Pixar movie.
Wow, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Hey, who would have thought a professional musician would be good at scoring movies?
Not all of them are, bro. Not all of them are.
True. You're right. You're absolutely right.
You know what today is?
Yeah, forgot I was going to say. Anyways.
March 11th,
Yeah. What
3/11. Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa. That's the band 3/11.
I have no idea what the fuck happened to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, buddy.
Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa. Yes.
I was like, that's my train of thought. Fucking that threw me off so much. I was like, what the fuck?
What is today?
It's 5 years since the pandemic, dude. Oh no, that was yesterday. Just kidding.
That was yesterday. Yes.
Oh, either way.
I was laughing because I was like,
the start. Yeah.
When it got announced, I was like, haha. I was at Disney. Richard was at a concert.
I was at Tame Impala.
I was at
They
home.
were like, enjoy the rest of the day. By the way, we're closing the park after this. Like, no, wait, my pass.
I was in the middle of the crowd. Everyone looked at their phone, saw the COVID has been declared a pandemic. We'll be shutting down for 2 weeks. We're like, and that was about it.
And then he got COVID.
I did not get COVID.
And then the earth stood still, dude.
And then he got sick.
And then
I
the
didn't get
Avatar.
I think Steve got sick. I
didn't
didn't
get
get sick.
Somebody got sick from being out that weekend. I remember someone getting sick.
I was already sick before that.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
I was not. I remember
I was
you being pre-sick, and then I remember giving you shit for going out, and I was like,
I was like, I don't care, buddy. I'm gonna drink a michelada. I'm gonna have a Michi and I'll be alright. I got on the Peter Pan ride. I was like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Sick.
And then the world stood still for
I didn't get vid till the year after.
I got vid before it was before it was cool.
I got COVID after the vaccinations, so it was only like it was annoying, but it wasn't like bad, thankfully, because I feel like if I had gotten it without a vaccination, if I got through, lingering effects for sure.
I remember last year we said the same thing, or like we brought up that it was like, oh, the anniversary of COVID, but now
we did.
Yeah, no, we did. I remember this. I'm just laughing because it's literally just a non-flashback for us. It's just like where we're, or I guess technically also like 9/11 because it was a world fucking event. You know,
I'm sorry to people that lost the people precious and important to them, but I had fun.
We don't mean to. Well, what the fuck? I didn't. I worked, bitch.
I did.
I worked too.
I did work, but I didn't work as much as you guys. It's my business, cleaning and stuff like that. We started working more, maybe like not even a couple months. Yeah, maybe a couple months, maybe like 6 months before the actual COVID like restrictions were lifted or something. But people started opening their offices back up, studios, and then that's my dad and I were primarily doing. My mother and my brother were more private housing at that time, or like residential property. So yeah, I was staying up super fucking late, just being a real fucking gremlin.
You are a degenerate.
What's it called? Because I ended
up
catching
gremlin, not a degenerate, but yes,
same difference.
I ended up catching COVID, and I remember, first of all, this was before the vaccines. Literally, like 2-3 months before the vaccines came out is when I got COVID, and I was so fucking sad. But that first week was a bitch because it really does just feel like it felt like my everything hurt, bro. My fucking bones hurt, my body and everything just felt so sore all the time, and just waking up and getting out of bed felt like the biggest fucking chore. But after
sleep so
much.
After I got
taste buds,
after I got over the initial what's it called, I was still like sick and whatever, but that was the most gaming I've done like since I was a kid, and I was just like, oh, this is fucked up, but also
what else can you do?
Yeah.
Taste buds. I lost my taste for
men.
half a day, if not like a full day, but like that was kind of about it.
I never lost taste. I'm thankful for that. I would have cried.
I lost taste to some things, and then like a year later, I accidentally tried it. And I was like, I could taste this.
Nice. You heard of the people that got long COVID?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's so sad.
I think I have like it's this cough. I have a cough that just, if I get a decent like level of sickness, this cough comes back and it just does not go away. I've been dealing with it. Like, I think might have gotten some, I don't know. There seems to be this kind of bug that's going around.
Oh yeah, dude.
Measles.
My dad caught it. My aunt has it. For my mom's side, my aunt had it. For my dad's side, my cousin had it. I've had it. And now the after the sickness, the effects that I'm having, my dad's having, my aunt's having is vertigo, symptoms of vertigo. It's just this weird lightheadedness.
Wasn't COVID part of that?
Well, see, that's the thing, is that I was thinking that we might have got hit with some low grade, because there's so many variants of COVID coming out now, like especially nowadays. I don't know.
New variant dropped
for sure. Like I feel like it could have been something like that, just because when we got sick not super hard, but it was kind of like a little there. But it was mainly in head cold. Like the body was fine. There wasn't really any aching thing. Maybe like in the morning of one day, and then that everything was back to normal by lunch. But afterwards, the cough came back, and it still lingers every now and then. It's a lot better today than it has been the past like couple weeks. And that lightheadedness was rough, so rough. Straight up thought I had a brain tumor, and I thought I was dying. I was like, I can't lay in bed and turn to the side without like just feeling like I'm on a roller coaster. It's crazy. But like felt better after a couple of days. And so my dad recently started experiencing that. So he went to go get checked up at the hospital or his primary care. And they said that it was vertigo, most likely sprung on from the head cold that he had. So I had the same thing. So exact same symptoms. And my aunt is also dealing with it. So yeah. So I think there's something going on. It's kind of gnarly.
My mom has whatever it is. I think it's like some variant of a flu. Because it's like sinus and what's it called? Just coughing. And I know it's also in the stomach. It's like really, not to get too graphic, but she's going to the bathroom a lot. Like just today, thankfully, she's gotten better. So she's gotten kind of over it. But it went through her, my sister, my niece, 2 of my nieces actually. And I don't know, actually almost all of my family has gotten it. I've somehow escaped it, thankfully, but my
mom and brother were they dodged a bullet, I think, because they're healthier than my dad and I. But also they had gotten their flu shots and their COVID booster shots before. And then I think my dad got his after hit the sickness or before. No, I think it was after, because he got sick and he was like, I don't want to deal with that again. So I'm just going to get my booster. So yeah. So I think that that's why they dodged the bullet and they didn't get it. My mom, I think, got a little bit, and so did Mikey, my brother. But you know, nothing too gnarly. Oh, thankfully, yeah. So that's been kind of annoying having to deal with it and
keep putting off. This happens every year where they're like, "Oh, come get your flu shot, come get your booster or whatever." I'm just like, "Oh, I'll do it next week." Never fucking do it.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It seems like getting sick during flu season is getting gnarlier. I mean, but we're also getting older, so of course it's gonna feel like it's gonna hit harder. Yeah, because body's not the same. It is officially dying. So
what?
Yeah, you know, when you hit, what is it? Was it 25 or something like that? Your body starts degrading or some shit like that.
I
think so.
I know 25 is just, you know, your frontal lobe is fully developed. It should be.
Yeah. But I think I remember there being an age where it's like, yep, the body starts degrading or some shit like that. I don't remember.
I mean, it would make sense if it was like around there, because it's just like, oh, the last thing of your body is finally done. Now let's start.
Time to die.
Yeah.
I stopped caring about that a long time ago, dude.
Don't care.
This guy's a call for help. Just look at him. See?
Was he calling though?
Look at that face. One of us, but
I ain't wasting my time.
We're not answering.
God, I wouldn't call you.
Just kidding.
Don't try to feel special. I wouldn't call you.
Yeah, you would. And you know we'd answer.
Nah.
Yeah, because we don't call each other. If I get a phone call from either of you, I know it's important, or it's like I have to talk to you about something.
Richard likes talking shit that like I text him or I'll like talk to him like a fucking old person.
Oh, the voice chats?
Yeah, but I call him.
Yeah. Oh.
No. He does call me every once in a while.
I'm gonna start calling you guys just to talk.
Not like just to talk. It's literally just to like, hey, or you do want to do blah blah blah, like get online or some shit, right?
Yeah.
But that's like random, and I'm just like, okay,
I'm gonna just start calling.
Why didn't you just text me?
I'm be like, hey, what's up?
These guys don't text me or call me. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm a floater.
Because not to be like this, it's not rude. It's not meant to be rude. I can almost always count on you being
He's
online.
always rude.
What?
I said I can almost always count on you to be online.
Oh, yes. I mean, if I'm at work, I mean, either way, I'm usually on Discord. Like even on my phone, I'll check it just to messages or like Discord groups. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of though, I got Monster Hunter. So
you did?
I just got it last night.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to be pushy, so I didn't.
I haven't bought it.
I haven't been
on. I gotta buy it so we can
play. I got it on CD Key. I think that's what it's called. Where you can get like the keys or whatever. It was like $20 less than on Steam.
I thought you were gonna say $20.
Oh no, not $20 in general. I was damn, imagine. No, not Kingwin.
Lame.
G2A. That's what I use.
I've never heard that.
CD Key is the other one.
Oh, I straight up use third party. I will be honest. Everybody should.
I use Kingwin all the time, dude. They're like, you're gonna get banned. I was like, suck my dick. No, I ain't.
Fuck that. Everybody should. It's the third party. You guys allow us to sell fucking plastic, not even plastic, digital knives on the open market. Let us buy our fucking keys third party.
Speaking of new games, tell me why my brother randomly texts me right now, my older brother. He's like, yo, Fragpunk is dope and better than Valorant. And I was like, okay. I told him, I was like, okay, but not the same game. He's like, what do you mean? It's literally Valorant meets COD. I was like, not Valorant. And he's like, it's better, faster. You need to try it. I was like, I don't care for faster. I was like, don't like it. I was like, not Valorant. He's like, damn, glaze it anymore. I was like, Valorant's still on top. And he's like, the Valorant nuts touching the back of your throat. I was like, let it hit my fucking uvula then.
Okay.
And he just laughed.
Because we both got Fragpunk. We played it, Friday?
Don't care for it.
Yeah. And it's not that it's not better. I will say that's flat out, but it's just something different.
Yeah, it's just different.
It's just COD.
I wouldn't even say it's COD.
That's the thing.
It's COD Search and Destroy with fucking random ass abilities.
Yeah,
like to switch it up. You know,
it's a hero shooter, but with it's a tactical hero shooter. That's what it is. That's just what
Siege.
it is. Yeah, it's the style. That's style for sure. At that point, it's style. I think.
Yeah.
Fragpunk has like it literally has the title like as its style. Fragging, bombs, explosives, whatever, punk. It has kind of like this weird off the niche punk vibe a little bit. Like I think it's just all the chaos and the colors kind of just create this
a cyberpunk type of thing.
Yeah, and it's it works. Like when you hear Fragpunk, you can kind of like have pictures floating in your head already.
Yeah, the game is fun.
Yeah,
but
party fun.
At least for me. Good amount of just for like a 2 hours at most. Yeah. I'm like, that's how much time I'll spend on it. But
it's something to play. It's something I think to like get up to where you can play rank. And then if you want to have like this like silly little like rank time, I don't know. I don't take that fucking game seriously. You can have fucking giant heads and a turtle on your back for fuck's sakes. What the fuck? When I die, I turn into a zombie. I have a fucking Growlithe Pikachu motherfucker with me. Like, bro, it ain't.
It's not that serious. It's
fun.
Not that.
That is the most video game a video game has been for me.
You know what though? It's like one of those things where I do miss. It's like it's just the game being a game. It doesn't have to be competitive. It doesn't have to be.
But that's our fault. We make it all competitive.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it doesn't have to be anything like that. It's just a game to be silly and have a good time.
But if you want it to be competitive, there's an opportunity. You could totally do it, which is fine. I think for him to say, bro, you're glazing it. You're like, you guys are saying the exact same thing about each game in your own wording. You're both saying the exact, like the amount of glaze.
I don't care, dude. I glaze Valorant. I love that game.
That's fine. It's coming from both of you. That's what makes it funny. It's like pot meet the kettle. Kettle
meet
pot.
Oh my God.
Don't care.
I mean, whatever. That's fine. You can like and have both things. Like, look at Richard.
What about him?
He got a big dick and he likes both. Why can't you be more like Richard, dude?
Because I don't have a big dick, dude.
Yeah, but you can like both things, and that's one step closer.
We're not close enough to end this yet, bro. I really wish that was the last thing.
Nah, it is now.
Just cut it and put it there. Unless you guys have recommendations. You guys have actual recommendations.
No. I have music, but that's it.
Nope. We got to keep going. Nope. We don't have the time.
Just one last thing.
I'm out of time.
What?
You're never out of time.
We got 8 years left, buddy.
The meteor talking about the meteor?
Yeah.
Did you Angel, did you make the humans meteor? Oh yeah, it'll be there in 8 years.
Who the hell's Angel?
What? Meteor. You said to make the meteor. You said to make them a meteor. No, I said to make them meteor. Meteor.
You've never seen that video.
So good. I love it. That pops up on my FYP when TikTok was closing again, or like shutting down the propaganda move. And God, that was so good. I think that was like one of the first TikToks that I saw, and I was like, this shit ain't half bad, dude. You know what? Kids, I get it.
You know what? You youngins have this shit figured out. Ew.
Fire.
Ew.
Oh my God.
I checked out already.
That's the youth right there, dude.
That's the youth. What happened? All right. I don't know where to go from here. So I think we should just end it. I don't care.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching today's episode. We're heading into the final portion where we recommend shit. Whether you like it or not, it's up to you to decide. Just,
if you don't like it, you have no taste.
Okay. Just hear us out and check some shit out that you might dig that we recommend. All right, cool. Richard, you go first.
Okay. Well, speaking of TikTok, I heard this from a TikTok. Go listen to. I guess this is the song when it was like the classical one. It's called Dies Irae, DIES space Irae by Naelek, Naeleck, and Leshuk, Leshuuk.
Oh, what the hell am I spelling?
Yeah, I know. This is
Leshuk, Leshuuk. Is that what you said?
yes.
Okay.
So it's
Oh, I've heard this before.
It's a classical song, right?
Yeah.
Right. But it leads into fucking hard techno.
What the fuck?
Like by the 40-second mark ish.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna save it for 40 seconds.
But it's just so weirdly done, like good, where I'm just like, this is what fucking classical composers are probably thinking if they had EDM at the time. But yeah, I saw it on a TikTok video and it just led me down a rabbit hole, and I just started listening to a lot more of this kind of thing. And I was like, wait, this should go hard.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm not a fan of it just like going from the classical to just EDM, but I like that the EDM section still has like the classical thrown into it. I thought it was just gonna be classical EDM. That's it.
Oh
no, that's cool.
It changes up like 3 times throughout the song.
Nice.
But either way. Yeah. And then final remarks. What the fuck did we talk about?
Cock rings.
Yeah. Have fun in the bedroom, I guess. And what the fuck else do we talk about? Go watch Mickey 13, I guess. That sounds like a good
17.
time. 17, same shit. And that's all I got.
Sick. All right, Steve, your turn.
I have no music. Go watch Mickey 17. It's a great movie.
Sick.
And then final regards. I don't fucking know, dude. It's raining. The weather's weird. Not much to do.
It's almost spring weather. That's why.
I know. The plants are about to start having sex, and I'm gonna be like sneezing everywhere.
So what, dude?
All right.
Stop sniffing stop yucking their yum.
Show me your cock.
What?
Anyways, yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Go ahead, Lee.
Sick.
Swear to God, if you recommend the same fucking person again, dude.
If you guys want to listen to something really good, check out Richard shit. I don't have any music actually. I haven't. That's also why I canceled my Spotify Premium.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I meant to ask you, but then I was like, well, he doesn't listen to music like us, so like it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Now you listen to music with commercials.
Yeah, I don't really
listen
to music like that. Honestly, if I do, it's kind of on YouTube.
Don't you also? I was gonna say, don't you also have like YouTube Red or some shit?
Exactly. So that's why I was like, I could just listen to music on YouTube. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Having YouTube Red made more sense because of like the ASMR and all that shit that I do, and like I listen to podcasts on YouTube. I don't listen to it on Spotify, so it just makes more sense to go through through YouTube.
Gotcha.
But also, I just have to pay more shit now because of the car payment and stuff like that. Yeah. So anything that's more than $10, I've tried to like reduce on. I'm even thinking about like canceling my Amazon Prime for a little bit just because of like payments and things that I'm paying off and are going to be purchasing. Yeah. So it's like I need to make better decisions or find a better paying job or get another job. So
why not all three?
Because I don't need to have that much money in my savings.
What do you mean? You live in California.
Yeah.
We're about to hit a recession.
That's a good point. I will consider it heavily because I do need money, basically. Yeah. So that is a good idea. I did not think about that. But
let's just move California to another state, dude.
I don't think that's how that would work.
Well, in my America,
Canada wants to buy us out.
I hope so.
Cool.
Hey, dude, I'm down. Give me their economy. It's not shit like ours.
But they're like almost as conservative as the US is. Like, or they're about
pesos,
to be.
I don't care, dude. I don't know what kind of currency they use.
I think
give me your Canadian dollars.
I think it's just Canadian dollar.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Pesos?
think it's
No, it's not.
no.
You know what I know? They call their dollars, like the $1 is called a loonie, and their $2 called a toonie.
I don't know why.
Hey brother, give me a loony.
I gotta ask I legitimately have a Canadian friend, so I could just ask him, be like, hey, what's a dollar called? And what do they look like?
A loony.
Yeah, I just want to see what they look like now.
It's just plastic. Biodegradable.
Monopoly money.
It's just maple leaves, but just I don't know.
Just died.
Cool. Just a little maple leaf cut out like dollar bills or whatever.
I'd be like, y'all got prime ministers. You ain't got presidents. Don't talk to me.
That is gonna be 50 maples and 2 acorns.
I'll trade you my moose for that car.
Sorry to any Canadians watching this. I don't have any music recommendations. Anything else would be TV. Like I said, I watched Apple Plus, or just had it for like a week, just like a catch up. On Severance, season 2 is really, really good, especially if you like season 1. And if you haven't watched it, totally recommend just getting like a 7-day free trial in 2 weeks. Severance season 2 is 10 episodes long. It's on episode 8, so I recommend binging it and catching up. It's super, super good. And watching The Gorge, great movie. I'm trying to think if I'd done anything else or watched anything else, played anything. No. Yeah, just check out those television show and movie. And yeah, it's kind of about it. Final regards. Yes, winter's almost over. We're about to hit spring. So spring cleaning, new vibes. The clocks have sprung forward.
That shit pissed me off, bro.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I've been late to work.
Doesn't your phone?
No.
It should.
It should.
Does, but I still oversleep.
But don't.
It's called readjustments.
Did you just get up when your alarm goes off?
No, because I lose an hour of sleep.
But okay.
So I'm sleepy.
Willpower.
You know how you don't have that. You know how
I put one alarm on and I get up.
You don't even sleep.
I do.
You don't even sleep right.
I sleep poorly.
You sleep on your chair.
I said poorly.
Talk to me.
I didn't say properly.
Buy you those portable poopers. You just
I
sit
think
there.
It's the anxiety.
Of what?
Of the fear of sleeping through an alarm. And it's just like the alarm hits and you're like, I gotta get up.
Yep.
Otherwise I have consequences.
My consequences aren't just like normal work stuff. It's also like my bosses would get pissed and my bosses happen to be my parents. So it's a lot of like just shit on top of shit on top of shit. So I have to be up on that one alarm, or that's the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Fired by your parents. An awkward dinner.
Yeah, that can't happen. That can't happen. I feel like that would only happen. I feel like that would only happen if like I did something so fucked up on purpose. On purpose, I think. Yeah, that would be gnarly. But anyways, but I think that was it. Final regards. Yeah, it's winter going into spring cleaning, spring forward clocks. Set your alarms. Wake up.
Already passed.
And that's it. For those of you that made it through seasonal depression, congratulations.
3 booms?
No, we're not. I don't do that. No, I don't do that. No.
You're not fun. I'm kidding. Just end it, please. Just end it.
Bitter bitch.
Oh my god.
I don't know what's happening.
Just end it. Just
take him out back and end it. Good night, little Timmy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, or else. Yeah. Wow. I think I was gonna turn on when I did it. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe.
I have to blur that now.
Share what?
And the knife.
Oh,
it's not a knife, it's a spoon.
It's fake. It's a toy, dude.
Yeah.
The text
it's a spoon that I boil hot rocks on. All right, let's get
definitely not a toy. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and leave us a good rating or a rating at all on Spotify. And in the comment section, what did we say earlier?
I forgot. Oh, let us know
your cock ring size.
What color your cock ring is. I don't think that's what we said, but you know what? That's the new one.
All right. Okay. Bye. Chew.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Boom. I want you in my room.